Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Yasin. Welcome to the first tree. I have been so excited to play this game. One, you play as a fox, which is super cute, and two, the graphics are just stunning. When I saw the graphics on this game, I was like, I have to get it. Absolutely have to get it. The same way I was when I saw The Wolf in Autumn. These graphics were so gorgeous, and this is the type of graphics I was looking for Autumn, which is why I'm also excited for The Last Campfire, which I haven't played yet, but it's coming. But anyways, in this game, you play as a fox, like I just said, and I think we're looking for our lost cubs. Let's go. Look, it's already starting. It's already starting. I mean, the graphics are just flawless. I love them. And we're a fox. Oh my god, look at us. We're a fox. Super cute.
Are you awake?
I am now.
I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head.
These eyes?
She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Tell me a story. Why can't you sleep? Oh, what's this?
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
I didn't know the game was gonna be sad. Why am I playing this? I just wanted the graphics. I didn't want death. Oh. I need to go before I cry for real.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
I hope our other two babies are alive. The first tree. I didn't know it was gonna be sad, y'all, so I apologize.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Even though it's sad, I still love these graphics. I mean, look at the pink clouds, the birds, the sun. Whoever created this game, I really think they spent a lot of time on the graphics, and I'm very appreciative of it because I love it. I wish more games were like this. If you guys can think of any other games with graphics like this, please comment them because I would love to check them out. I love this. There's something glowing over here, so we're gonna go over here. There's also something over there. Looks like a slide from far away, but I'm not quite sure if that's what it is or not. Come on, Fox, run. We're almost there.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade.
Is that a boat?
You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly.
Oh, there's something
For me, it
shiny
was
over
another
here, too.
toy from my dad,
Rabbits!
a wooden boat.
Can we
I
catch
remember
him? Can
guarding
we
it
catch
so
him? Can we catch
carefully
him?
in my
Can we catch
hands as
him?
I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite
I lost
toy.
it. Damn it.
When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
That's
Kids
sad.
can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Thought I saw something shiny. Did I not? No, I did. There is something shiny. Here they are. Say, I know I saw something shiny. Oh, and there's something over here too. I love things that sparkle and shine. Oh, and there's something. I don't know where to go first. Where do I go first? There are so many things that are shiny right now. And I want them all. Oh! This must be another memory. Let's go check it out. Up and away, little fox. I wish we could fly. I mean, I know that would be unrealistic, but I mean, it said that this is his dream. So if it's a dream, why can't we fly? This one I feel like is more shiny than the other one was.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid.
Who
telling my
was
dad
it?
stories
I
made
was a
up for
blabbermouth
hours.
as a kid.
But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have
did
some
I make it?
closure. I'm sure.
Where is it? All I know is that there was something shiny and I want it. There was something shiny, I swear. I swear I did not come up here for no reason. Oh, it's on that side. I was about to say, I swear. I swear, swear, swear. Ah! Gotta get up there. Oh! This way, this way. Ah, success! Oh! What is this? It's a rubber duck. Looks like there's something straight ahead. I think that's it. Wait, there's something over there too. That's shiny. Let's go. Whee! And then here's a tank. I think it's cool that his dad carved all this for him. I think he should be grateful. I know he was saying he was a kid, but like he still sounds all depressed and stuff. Like I mean, if he was a kid, then he needs to forgive himself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And stop living in the past, because my goodness, like kids, we make mistakes. Kids are mean too. We say things that are rude because we speak without thinking. He needs to either forgive himself or just stop talking. That's probably mean, but very sad. I'm not sure which way to go. I want to make sure that I get everything. So I'm pretty sure I've said this in so many gameplays, but I rarely find like every, what's it called? Like collectible items in games. And I would really like to be able to do that without cheating. But finding all items is like really hard. What is this? Oh, it's a ball. That's cool. Oh, so this was a park. I thought there was something... Yeah, there's something shiny over here by these trees, and that's where we're heading at this moment in time. If it lets us. Which I hope it does.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself?
What is it, a map?
I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Gosh, he's so depressed. He's even like, oh, now look at us. Well, except for this, and this kind of sucks. I mean, my God. What is this? Oh, it's like a broken swing and a hat. I do love the graphics, though. The story is kind of strange. Oh, apparently we caught a bunny. I got an achievement for catching a bunny. That's pretty cool. We did catch a bunny after all. I lost my train of thought because that made me super excited. That was cool. No, I missed it. I missed. I caught a bunny, but I missed the star. Rude. There's something over here. Oh, and there's something over here too. I don't know where to go first, y'all. All I know is I want all of them. Where do I go first? Behind me, maybe? So with story games, I'm always nervous to choose the wrong path because sometimes a path you choose turns the page and then you can't go back. And I don't want that to happen to me. I worry that this path is going to do that. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, yeah. This path is going to do that for me. So hang on. Let's go this way first. I swear I saw it dim. Like, as soon as I grabbed that star, it dimmed a little bit, and there was something over here. So let's get this first, and then we'll go the other way. There was something over here. At least I thought there was. Yep, it was down here. Here we go. Whee!
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it.
Hey, I found a train.
Wood was a canvas, and a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin. He would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Okay, so maybe he does love his father. I wonder what happened to his father. Like, do they just not get along? Aha, I was right. I'm so glad I went back for that memory. Hopefully we got all the stars from that chapter. Hopefully. There's one over here. I like the music on this game too. It's very peaceful. I definitely think this is a very, very good game to play in fall because it's definitely a cozy game. 100%. Oh, why am I not running? Why am I not running? Let's fix that. It's like a firework. Look at the butterflies. Oh, I love this. No! No! I guess I'll get this first.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom, so I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages,
Ew.
break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Okay, but your dad was interested in growing his business so that he could feed you. I get as a kid though, like from a kid's perspective, it's hard. It's hard to to think about that. But it's just weird that he still talks about it like this as an adult. Like he's an adult now and he just hasn't been able to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You big crybaby. Well, there's some cigarettes on here. Let it go. Where'd the thingy go? I was gonna dig it. I was gonna dig it up. I got distracted. Oh, here it is.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Got it. Oh, sweet. Now what? Up here, I suppose? Yep, right up here. There's stars up here, too. I am curious. I'm going to have to look up what other games this creator made just because of how much I love the graphics. Oh my god, look at the waterfall! Whoa! Oh, I love the graphics. Love them. I was about to say, I hope I'm supposed to jump. At first I thought I killed myself. I was about to be like, well, dang. R.I.P. Oh, what's over here?
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked.
Oh, here we go.
didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
I do hope he went back and got the cassette tape for his dad, because my goodness. I think I saw other butterflies over here too. I don't know if I need all of them, but I'm pretty sure that there's some up here too. I just don't know if there's a way for me to get to it without jumping or not, because if I jump, I can't use them. Maybe they're not over here. I thought they were. Doesn't matter because I wanted a star. Because I'm a superstar. For real though, where are the other butterflies? I don't know. I thought there was another. Maybe there's not. Maybe there's just two. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Very, very, very possible. What's over here? Barber shop. Thought he said his dad was a lumberjack. Maybe there's a story about a barber shop. Maybe he's very upset. You know, a long time ago, he still remembers his haircut that his dad paid for, and he's still upset about it to this day. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We do need the butterflies. We do need the butterflies. Oh, I think I see it. I think it's on this rock. I was on the wrong part. But there is something up there. It's a truck. That must be the truck that he was talking about in that one memory. He said a lot of memories, but you know, there was a memory where he talked about a truck. It was there, I promise. I'll borrow you for just a moment so that we can get up here. Come on. Ah, yay, we made it. Ba-da-da-da. All right, here's the truck. Memories. Okay, did I get all the stars from this section? Maybe we can just get the butterflies now and call it good. I'm gonna have to get the one from the waterfall first because I have to jump to catch that one. Actually, I might already be on the right spot. Wait. Too late. Too late. I might have been able to get to it from that spot, but oh well. Not anymore. Climb, little fox, climb. Excuse you. Thank you. Got it. Alright, butterflies number 1. Butterflies 2, and then butterflies 3 is here. And if I remember right, I didn't need to jump to get these. Oh, and there's stars down here. I almost missed stars. Oh no, I would have been so sad. Got it. Are there any other stars? Just double check. I think that's where we dug up that last memory. I think we're good. Alright, we got the butterflies. We're ready to fly.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time. If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But Then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Because you feel guilty for being a little asshole teenager. I didn't want to interrupt him, but looking at his artwork, it looked like he was drawing foxes. So maybe he was thinking about foxes long before his dream. I'm just trying to explore. I really want to make sure that I search everything that I can think of before we move on to the next section. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I don't know if there's any star symbols here or not. But maybe there's something hidden, maybe? Like the smoke seems obvious, so I don't want to like check out the smoke yet. If it lets me explore other options first, that's what I want to do. Oh, but it won't. It won't. Dang it. Dang it. Well, maybe there were no stars there. I don't know. Ooh, let's go this way first, maybe? Oh, we got an achievement for finding 50 stars. 50 stars. We're already on our way. I don't know what I was gonna say. Trying to make sure we explore everything. There's some like tree stumps over here that lead to stars. Here we go, because we are superstars. There's also something glowing over here as well. They were over here. Yep, right over here. Stars over here too. Oh, this isn't a star. What the hell? What am I supposed to do with it? Ah, there we go. Kalabunga! Now, where did we go? Oh, I see something glowing. Another memory. Another body to dig up. I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. Never meant to make you cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. I guess it would be, I'm sorry, Daddy. Sorry, I was a little bitch.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Okay, there's nothing over here. I see something shining right here, kind of. Yep, right up here on this rock. I'm like partially listening to the story, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm mostly concerned on finding everything, which I'm not trying to be negative, like this, like the main character here. But I probably won't find everything because I never do, but if I do, that would be amazing. I would be very proud of myself if I was able to find all the stars and get all the achievements. That would be amazing. Amazing. Oh, and there's more over here. It's like there's so much to explore. I feel like it's gonna be very easy for me to get lost. I could probably make my way back to the beginning multiple times and not even realize that I had done it because, the trees look the same.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Man, I was hoping I could find the tent. I was wondering if there would be the tree that with the carving he was talking about. I was wondering if it was going to be,
a lot of stuff in his free time.
by a tent.
If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Yeah. Well, that's depressing. Not a lot of talking, but Maybe that's depressing to me though because I enjoy talking. And if my mom didn't want to talk to me, it would make me feel bad. I'm not saying she had to talk to me like all the time, but if there was something I really wanted to share with her and she just didn't seem like she was listening, I would get kind of bummed. Because my mom kind of did the same thing. We didn't even like sit together at a dinner table together. Us kids had to sit at the dinner table while her and my stepdad would watch TV in the living room. And I always thought like dinner was the time to talk and share about your day with each other. But we weren't allowed to talk. We would get in trouble for talking at the dinner table. And they never ate with us. They always ate in the living room and watched TV while we ate together. So, I don't know. I feel like depending on what it is, I think communicating with each other is very important. That was the point I was trying to make. Oh, there's another light over here. I thought I was missing something, because I don't think I can jump over those sticks. I also need to be on the lookout for a tent, because typically in his memories when he says something, like whenever he was talking about the truck, for example, the truck was here. So I feel like, because he was talking about a tent, I feel like it's here somewhere. I'm just not sure where. That's pointing to the rock that we already got something from, which is why I turned around. Okay, I don't think I saw this before, so maybe we haven't been back here before. Fingers crossed that this is where the tent is. If there's a tent. Oh, there's more stars, so I don't think we've been over here yet. Maybe we have. This looks like the park. Oh, there's a guitar. Did he play the guitar too? There was no way that a part of him was cool by how he talks about himself. I don't think he... Maybe his dad played guitar. Here. Oh, there's more stars, so I don't think I've been over here. That's a good sign. And that must be the last rock that we need. Possibly. How to get up there though. Maybe I have to go around somehow. Oh, it's over here. Let me explore over here first though, and then we'll go over there. But at least I found it. I found it. So that's exciting. There's something over here. hear what his memory is over here.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
It's because you're not used to it anymore. Whenever I go to my mom's house for like holidays and stuff, it doesn't really feel like my home anymore, even though it was my home for so long. Not because like she did anything wrong or anything, but just because I think it's because I hadn't lived there in so long, so I just feel out of place. I do think that that's a normal feeling that he was feeling in his old home. But something tells me he doesn't want to be told that that's a normal feeling. He wants to feel like he is the only one that feels that way. You couldn't possibly understand. Okay, guess we're going this way. And there's more stars to prove we haven't been here yet. Perfect. Okay, where was that light that I was seeing? Down here. Alright, we got all the rocks. Because we're awesome. Hopefully we got all the stars over here too. I hope so. Okay, so I have a new theory about the tent. I'm thinking I wasn't looking hard enough, and it was probably, if there is a tent, then it was probably close. Oh, I found a star. I almost missed one. Oh, no. I think the tent was close to where we heard the memory, if that makes sense. So I got to go back maybe to where we heard it, which luckily is where we have to go anyways. Because since we found the third rock, I'm assuming that the stick wall is lowered so that we can cross. And I believe the stick wall is where that memory was. I hope. I hope. Oh no. A dazzling place I never knew. Sorry, y'all. That's what you get when there's not very much commentary. I just sing. You're welcome. Or I'm sorry. Whichever one. Whichever one you're feeling, I suppose. Is it this light or is it this light? I think it's this one. I think it's to our left. no! Is our dad dead? Is this his gravestone? I did not remember seeing that the first time. Gotta pay more attention to our surroundings, don't I? There's a wolf over there, I think, or something. Some animal. Okay, real quick, though. This was the memory. Wait, what's this? Joseph. Hey, we found it! We got an achievement. Find your name. Yay, we found it! I can't believe we found it! Oh, yay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's another one over there. Okay, did I get them all? I think so. Let's go. Towards the animal.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that
so
we'll probably never be
little.
able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry.
Can we get the little bastard that killed it? Oh, I wish we could fight it. That makes me so sad. Come here, you stupid stuff. Got it. No, I missed it. Got it. I really didn't know this game was gonna be as sad as it was. So does that mean our last cub is dead too? Because I can't handle another one. If not, we should name it Lucky, because the other two didn't make it. another memory over here. I haven't seen any, like, other stars yet.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Okay, good night. I don't see the sun anymore. Most cases we could kind of just follow the sun, but I guess not for this chapter. Then again, he did say he was going to bed, so maybe that's why this chapter seems so much darker. Or section. Chapter section. I'm not really sure what this would be called. Oh. Well, alrighty then. Whoa. Now this is pretty.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
So is she talking to us while we're sleeping? Because he's not responding.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits.
Aww.
Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. Life got worse and worse, and at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly.
Oh, wow.
And that felt like home.
The deer.
Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph. and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
We found Bambi's family.
Family.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I was gonna jump on his head, but I guess we can't. Oh, well, I didn't mean to fall off. Okay, I guess there's nothing else here other than gorgeous deer, so I guess it's time to go. I suppose it's time to go. Goodbye. I love you guys. Thanks for not running away afraid, you know. I mean, I am a meat eater after all. And they weren't scared of me. I wonder if I'm dead. I mean, I know it's a dream, but like, is he dreaming about me as well as the baby, as well as my like cubs? Maybe I'm gonna die as well. I don't know. They make the weirdest noises. Like, I thought there was another animal down there because of the noises they're making, but it's just the deer. I don't know. I can't even replicate their noise. They sound so weird. More over there. Is there any over here? I don't think so. Okay, let's get the ones over here then. I guess we'll try to, you know, stick to the path for a little bit. Yeah, we got 100! And we got an achievement for it. 100 stars. Because we are superstars.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination
Like it's over there.
and destiny.
I don't think I can get over there. I don't want to see my last cub because I feel like it's gonna make me really sad. Oh, there we go. That's why I'm going so slow. It's because I'm not running. I was like, dang, I don't remember being this slow. Got it. Up here. There's something up here. And maybe we can get to the rock up there.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture. And he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Well, I gave up. I fell off and it wouldn't let me climb back up. So, yeah. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we'll find it by accident? Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? I don't see any other stars yet. Everything looks like it really looks the same in this section. Okay. Maybe there's something over here. No, I don't think so. I think this is a cliff. I think I'm on a cliff. Okay. Oh, there's something shiny over there. Looks like a memory, so let's go dig up that gravestone. Whee! It was like over here somewhere. At least I thought so. Now I don't see anything. Why does it do this to me? Is that it? Or is that just like a light? I think it's just a light. Or water. I think it's, yeah, it must have just been the way it was, something was reflecting on it. I don't know. Oh, here we go. I found it.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle,
Local man
and it
killed.
crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
I mean, it is also hard for kids to, like, hear our parents say that they're gonna die. Like, even though we know what's gonna happen, we don't like hearing about it. I still think, I mean, he was a kid. He's got to learn to forgive himself, or he's never going to be able to sleep at night. Ever. Let's see. There was something over here. I'm just trying to make sure I find as many stars as possible. Oh, here's that light I was looking for over here. Oh, I think I get to it by this rock. Got it. It's up here somewhere. I swear I saw it. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I know I saw one. Oh, and there's stars over here too, so yay.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would
No way. We got the excavator achievement. We found all of the memories. I actually did it. Oh my god.
call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Now that is sad. That is sad. We always think they're going to be here much longer. Now, my situation was different because my dad died when I was like 11, but he was out of my life when I was 5, so I really didn't know him. So to me, my first real death in the family, because I don't remember my dad, would be my grandma. And that hit me hard. I just didn't, I always thought that she would be here for some reason. And it really makes you, I guess, just be grateful for life and be grateful for the moments that you do get to spend with them. How do I get up here? Oh, another light. What is this, a hospital bed? Maybe it was his dad's. Alright, so we got the star that was there. Now we need to go back, I guess, to that path because there was a whole bunch of stars over there that were leading us to where to go. I don't remember how I got up there, though. All I remember is that there was a rock, and I was able to jump on it. Ah, here it is. I found it. I don't think I got all the stars, but I tried. I did try my best, but we were able to hear all of the memories and all of that. So I am proud of that. That is something, and I will take it. I will take it. No, but this I didn't want.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
Man, I was so excited because about the achievement that I got, and now I'm sad again. I mean, she didn't just lose one of her babies, she lost all 3.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
I'm all sad. This got me like all emotional. Made it to the tree. I didn't know making it to the tree was going to be so sad, though. The first tree awakens and gently asks if there is one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, "That's what the stars were. They were words for us to say goodbye to our cubs." Oh, what should we say? All right. I tried to think of something like really sweet. So I just said, "Dearest children, I am sorry I was unable to protect you. I hope you are happy and free. I miss you dearly." And that is my last message to my children. And I feel so sad. I didn't know they were going to die. Ugh. It's too sad.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Good night, my fox. So I guess I'm kind of getting it. So the first tree, when he said that everybody has to take the journey, is it basically like saying, because the fox basically, when she got to the tree, she left a message for her children, like what she wanted to tell her children. So is it just kind of like saying goodbye? That's what I feel like he meant by everybody has to make the journey to the first tree, or they will eventually. Just saying goodbye. That's what I'm thinking it is. Oh, it's not sad anymore. There we go. All right, I'm gonna change the color again. Just it wasn't as sad anymore, so I didn't want to be blue anymore. I didn't want to be blue. Okay, so I think we are Joseph now. Okay. Can't open the window. We got a messy house. Got boxes. Maybe they just moved here. Bedroom. Yep, they must have just moved here. Oh. There's a fox. Wait. So he must have got over his baggage because it looks like they're going to have a baby. Nursery. That's cute. What's in here? This might... the pantry, I would guess? And again... I don't know. This is the kitchen. So yeah, that would be the pantry. The reason I paused is because at first I was going to say that looks like a washer, but like since it's the kitchen, I mean, why would a washer and dryer be in the kitchen? I don't know. Living room. Nothing too interesting in here. I suppose we... Oh, wait, what's in here? This is just a bathroom. Nothing special. Maybe we can leave. Maybe we're supposed to leave the house. Oh, so yeah, so we just moved here. Oh, and we live in the woods. I wonder if this was the woods that his dad died in, because it said he died in the woods. Okay, we can't go in there. All right, let's go. So the fox took her journey to the tree. I wonder if this is our journey to the tree now. Maybe. Can I run? I can. Okay. Cool. There's our mailbox. No trespassers. Hey, we must have kept that sign. That was in one of our memories, if I remember right. Which way do I go? This way? Not that way. See a ladder. What am I looking for exactly? I thought I would just go through the fence, but I guess not. How far in the forest can we go? Can't go that way. Okay. Maybe we go behind our house instead of the front. Yep, this must be it because it's letting us go. Okay, so it wanted us to go back here. Hey, there's a tent up here. Was this the tent that we stayed at? MRE. Yeah, he said his dad was in the military or the army, which is the military essentially.
What the hell?
Yeah, so he moved to be closer. That is kind of sweet, but also really sad. So since we know that our dad was here, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any clues or anything. I don't want to lose the fox either, but I also, if there's clues, I want to make sure that I see them. Oh, look at the flowers. Butterflies. it's our turn to make Journey to the First Tree.
What is this?
We made it. We think we have so much time, but it is never enough, nor is it guaranteed. Send as much love into the world as you can. I am so proud of you. Oh, she found her babies. She found her babies. That almost made me tear up. So does that mean we're dead too, and we're going to heaven to be with our dad? I don't know. Or maybe I was just like saying goodbye to my dad at the tree. Directed and written by David Wheel. David and Elise Wheel. Is it Wheel or Will? Wheel. I don't know. Music by Josh Kramer. Well, I gotta say, this game was really good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It pulled at my heartstrings, that's for sure. It took me on a emotional roller coaster. It's definitely a game that I would play again. Obviously not anytime soon, because I would want to like forget about the story and then maybe play it again when I forgot about it. But I really did like this game. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I see you guys in my next video.